Hey, this is Scott Buscemi with 9 to 5 Toys, and today we're looking at the GorillaPod 3K Pro. Joby's GorillaPod has really made a name for itself as the go-to handheld tripod. You've probably seen it in the wild as a selfie stick, as something that can wrap around a pole, or just as a makeshift Steadicam. Now the popular 3K model is going professional with a new 3K Pro. What has Joby done to make a difference with this one? Let's dive into our review. I've had the original 3K model for about a year now, and it's been really versatile. It's been my go-to when it comes to a tripod setup for my vlogs. Now, that isn't without a couple gripes that I've had. For one, the top up here requires an actual, a coin to be able to operate it. So if you want to mount your camera to this, you have to have a coin on you or try to use a key or something like that. Also, that mount is a little sketchy because if you press this button, it kind of seems like the camera's just gonna go flying off. The other thing too, this is all plastic down here. It's definitely a special kind of plastic that they use, but over time, these joints have kind of gotten lazier. So if I have a camera mounted up here, especially a heavier setup, a heavier lens, the setup doesn't really stay. It kind of starts to fall apart. So after this first year, I've seen the plastic start to show its age. The 3K Pro model now tackles both of those gripes. So as you can see here, it uses a finger twistable mount, which means that anywhere that you are, coin or not, you're able to mount on your camera to the top connector up here. The other side of this too is that these joints use aluminum. And so Joby's saying that this is gonna be a lot more stable, a lot more durable, a lot more versatile, a lot more reliable, all those things. You get the point. It's meant to last a lot longer. So both of those gripes are completely eradicated with the Pro model. And if you go for the full rig model, you get the plate down at the bottom and two arms that allow you to add accessories. So they come with these tripod mounts, and they also include in the packaging two cold shoe mounts that just screw onto the top here. That means you can add microphones, you can add lights, and in my case, I've done a couple other ways of accessorizing the 3K Pro rig. So in some cases, what I'll do is I'll actually attach two microphones and have one facing forward, one facing towards me, and connect them together using the Rode SC6 Dual TRRS. That makes it so I can have audio going in front of me and the audio from what I'm saying and connect those together. That's perfect if I'm interviewing someone and just have the camera facing towards them, but also want to be able to hear what I'm saying. I also tried another setup where I had one of the arms have a GoPro facing towards me as my camera pointed forward. And that made it so I have a multicam setup where later when I'm editing in Final Cut, I can choose whether or not I want to point forward to see what my Sony a7 III is showing, or I can point it towards me to show my reactions to what's going on. In conclusion, if you're looking for a mirrorless or DSLR GorillaPod, 3K Pro is one you should definitely consider for its versatility and now as well, its reliability. The weight to features ratio is something that I really consider as a vlogger. I have to always consider, is this something that is worth having in my backpack, something that I do want to carry around with me everywhere? And the weight to features ratio for the 3K Pro is there. It's solid, it's reliable. If you own the original 3K and you're considering upgrading, it really matters whether or not you need these extra arms. That's where it all comes down. This, of course, if you're finding that the plastic in your 3K is really wearing down and you need to upgrade, then it totally makes sense. And you can even buy the plate and the arms later, so you don't have to invest in the whole entire rig right now. If you're ready to go pro, be sure to find the GorillaPod 3K Pro at B&H for $149.95, and you can buy the rig setup with the whole entire tripod for $179.95. I'm going to leave a list of all the accessories that I use while I vlog down in the description below. And while you're there, hit the subscribe button for more camera accessory reviews just like this. See you in the next one.